Ever cleared out a spot in your garden and then totally forgot about it? Yeah, that's this. I have been looking at this in the corner of my food forest or trying to overlook this for months. But today, we're going back in. This mess does have something to teach us. It is the perfect example of permaculture principle number one: observe and interact. This principle is all about pausing to really see the land. How does the water flow? Where does the light fall? And what does the wind do? Before we jump in, my name is Katrina, and welcome to Edible Trails Garden and the first episode in our Permaculture Principles series, where I will take you through real moments right here in my forest garden, starting with this spot that I neglected many months ago. And to help you do that, I have created the Permaculture Trail Book, an observation journal created to help you build a better garden. With each video in the Permaculture Principles series, I will release a custom journal page from our Permaculture Trail Book. They will help you reflect and interact with your own space. You can find more information in the description. I'll also drop a link in the comments. Today's journal is all about principle number one: observe and interact, so that we can explore how this principle shows up right here in my forest garden. Let's start with what I'm observing now. This spot actually gets a lot of sun. Rises over there, sets there, especially after we cleared the original pine forest. That is in full shade most of the day. I think that we can plant some new edible ground cover. I'll look for some that Bruno the bunny doesn't like, because I'm sure you remember this day. I plan on planting some dragon fruit and a couple of fig trees that desperately need to get out of the pot. And then we'll fill in the gaps with some other sun-loving perennials, and then we will build those layers of a food forest. This banana plant could use some companion planting around it to help support its growth and compete against these weeds. The weeds I'm dealing with are dollar weeds and woodallia. Dollar weeds tell me that the area is getting a lot of moisture, and woodallia just because it's Florida. This space could become a productive microzone if I just pay attention to what the soil, the light, and the space are already telling me. That is the beauty of observation. It helps us catch the potential we would otherwise miss. Now it is time to interact. Well, now I am ready to interact, but with care. I'm not coming in with the machete to just cut everything out. You have to choose what you're clearing and how you clear it. You want to think, is it providing shade? Is it covering the soil? Or is it feeding your pollinators? If you're starting your own garden, big or small, don't skip this step. Before you dig, plant, or build, spend time in the space, watch it at different times of the day, and journal what you see. Ask, what's thriving without me? I am trying to respond to what I observed in this location, where the light hits, where the water collects, and an understanding of what's growing here now. I've learned that dollar weeds and Wedelia don't have any purpose for me, but they did teach me a lot about this particular spot in my garden. I definitely learned that you can't just till dollar weeds and Wedelia. You have to pull them out by the roots. If you don't get the roots out of the ground, they will come back with a vengeance. It's also way easier to pull these if you cover them with the tarp for a while. I was just being a bit impatient with this particular location. You might have seen some blue tarps in the background of some of my shots.
A few days later.
Permaculture is not energy or capital intensive. Rather, it's information intensive. It's the quality of thought and the information we use that determines our yield, not the size or quality of the site. Whew. Okay, I think I'm going to call it for today. I can hear that the rain is coming. But this is how observation and interaction come together. You don't just go in blind, you move with intention. And I want to remind you to download the observation journal. I would love your feedback. What did you learn? And what observations and interactions are you making in your garden? Make sure that you're subscribed and tune in as we continue to build out this section of our forest garden. I think that we're going to start with getting these bananas out of the pot. Thanks for watching. Let's grow.